Hello there and welcome to Monday the 30th of April. How are we doing today? I have had a shower, which I think everyone's thankful for. I have done the blog post for today, done the blog post for Wednesday. They're both uploaded. Excuse me, Mr. Train, would you please be quiet while I'm vlogging? Thank you. And I have written the one for Friday. My mum's checking that over now. I've also uploaded and scheduled and written the description for my weekly vlog to go up tonight. So we're doing well. I've also taken the dogs for a WALK around the local shops and back through the field. I've had my lunch, which was a jacket potato with melted cheese and butter. Yeah. So I have also just done the washing up and I'm emptying the bins, and then I am going to go and watch a film. What film? Oh, I've got it here. I'm going to be watching would help if I had it the right way and not upside down. I'm going to be watching Misery. Really looking forward to it. I have actually watched it before, but I want to watch it for a film review and I need to then concentrate on it and take notes about what I think about it. So how long are you? 103 minutes. Doing well. Because my mum has to leave work early so she can pick up my uncle's prescription on the way home before the prescription place, i.e. a pharmacy, if I would remember English, closes. So she's coming home early. So the basic plan for this afternoon and evening is to watch the film, wait for my mum to come home, take the dogs for another WALK, have dinner, although I will probably text her and find out if she's expecting me to have dinner before she comes home, and I will edit, spend some time with my uncle and my grandmother before going to bed, and then go to bed. Because I will probably be exhausted because I do not know, my schedule is all over the place at the moment and I do not know what times I'm going to be going to bed anymore. So hopefully it's early, but if it's not, I don't really know. Oh, by the way, I am feeling a lot better than I was last week. I've still got something there, but it's nowhere near as severe. But unfortunately, I think I've given it to my uncle and my mum, so I don't think they're very happy with me. Anyway, so I will see you later. So the time is now about 9:15. I went and took the dogs out for WALK with mum. I had some dinner, which my mum lovingly brought home a takeaway. Not Chinese as usual. I actually got a chicken delight from a place that my dad knew and did a job for, and he's known me since before I was born, really, which doesn't make sense, but he knew my parents before I was born, and I've grown up knowing this gentleman, so he knows my order off by heart and things like that. So just picking up a bag. And yeah, so mum brought home food for me, my uncle and my grandmother. Because she's amazing. I just love her. And I then did the editing for the weekly vlog last week. I'm about halfway through the first edit, which is brilliant. I'm actually getting a lot better at just the talking and knowing what I'm going to say and things, and because I'm trying to work out the schedule now for my days, because things change obviously, because plans never seem to stay set in my life, or I probably imagine indeed anyone's. But I'm trying to turn it down. It's interrupted. I've been interrupted 3 times doing this. Yes, so I'm trying to work out the schedule for what my day is going to be like. Like at the moment, I think I get up about wake up about 7. I have an alarm for 6:30, wake up at 7, if not 7:30, have breakfast at 7:30, have a shower, get dressed, go up to the house, spend some time with my uncle and doing work and things, take the dogs out for a WALK at 12 o'clock, then come back, have lunch, stay up at the house till 2, then come down here, watch a film, do the vlogging, do some editing. No, I edit in the evenings. I come down after 2 o'clock, watch a film for a film review. If I can try and get loads of those stocked up, it'll be good, plus it's a break for me. Then I will stay down here until mum comes home from work, take the dogs for another WALK, and then I will come back to the house, have my dinner, or I'll have my dinner before mum comes home, depending on everything. And then, so have dinner and edit, come back down here to finish the vlog for the day, spend some time with my grandmother and my uncle, and then go to bed. Never know if it's going to go to plan, but all I can do is try. So that is it for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello there and welcome to Tuesday the 1st of May. How are we doing? Today I got up, had my breakfast, had a shower, then I tidied the place up down here, and it's looking a right mess again, so I'm not even going to bother showing you. Then my uncle had an appointment this morning, so I helped him with that. I managed to start writing my blog post, which is a film review of the film Misery, which is an excellent film. I love it. My grandmother then got a phone call from my cousin, and her car had broken down, so me and my grandmother went over to help look after the children and to get the car fixed. We managed to get the car home from her local Tesco's to her house, to my cousin's house, and then from there we didn't quite know what to do because my cousin isn't with the AA, but my grandmother is. But we wanted to get the car to a car mechanic that we know in the family, and he doesn't have a tow truck, nor does the other guy that we use. So that was a bit of a pickle. So what we were hoping to do is if my grandmother looked after the two little ones in her car, while I helped push my cousin's car to jump start it, because it was the gearbox that's broken, it's not the battery died, because I thought, oh no, just get jump leads and start the car up. And where my cousin lives is on a child-friendly estate, so there's a lot of speed bumps and you can only go at 20 miles an hour and things. So I had to push the car for one of those bumps. Then my cousin helped me with the other one while she was steering. Then she got in the car to obviously try and start it and get the gears moving. And I was physically running with the car to get it moving. And then it managed to start, but my cousin was quite far ahead and I thought she wanted me to get in the car with her. So she was shouting at me and I thought she was shouting, get in the car. And of course the car's here, right? The car's really close to you and I'm all the way back here. So getting there after pushing it and not being very fit myself, I couldn't do it. So my grandmother was then shouting in the car behind me to get in her car, which made the most sense. But where my cousin lives is there's an exit bit, then you've got to go onto a two-laned road, then you've got a big old roundabout with 4 major exits, which around the roundabout turns into 3 lanes rather than 2, and then it is very confusing roundabout. So we managed, plus some guys helped me, bless them, and if you do watch this, thank you. They helped me push the car round because, as I said, my cousin got the car started moving, but then she had to stop because cars were moving. She then had to stop because cars were coming towards her, which meant the car stopped working. So we had to push her round onto this dual bit before it goes onto this major roundabout, which of course didn't work. And you guys know that my chest has been poorly. I thought that had solved it, therefore it would not be weak. But I am incredibly naive and I shouldn't have pushed the car. My chest was awful all afternoon. So I pulled up beside my cousin and said, I actually can't. I'm not very quick to do that, but I can't push your car anymore. I'm not physically strong enough to keep doing. Plus it's not safe for me to go around on this roundabout anyway. So what actually happened was I had a near enough heart attack in my grandmother's car while they called the AA. My grandmother then brought me back to my cousin's house where I looked after the 2 children, again nearly having a heart attack and scared for my life because I'm so unfit. So I looked after the 2 children and they weren't as long as I thought they were. So the AA came after about an hour, which I was actually quite surprised that it took as little time to get to them, bearing in mind they had to go round quite a bit. And then the AA car towed my cousin's car to the mechanic, and then my cousin and my grandmother thought, how the heck are we going to get back to the house? But luckily the AA driver's next destination really close to where my cousin lives, so it all tied in nicely. So about 3:30 I came back here feeling very, very, very poorly with my chest. The pain had actually subsided quite a lot by this point, but I still felt quite fragile and weak, which isn't, again, surprising. You idiot, Vickiie. So I then finished watching the special features of the film Misery, and I then watched the film Spooks the Greater Good, I think it's called. I then went up to the house and walked the dogs with my mum, and then we came back and had dinner. I then edited from about 8 o'clock all the way through till 9:30. No. Actually, it was earlier than that. I probably finished editing about 9. I finished the first draft and the second draft, got it encoded and uploaded. So we're doing well. All I have to do is add the description and the title, but I can do that tomorrow. So we're getting really productive. I am now going to go up to the house and spend some time with my uncle and my grandmother and my mum before going to bed, because as you guys can probably tell, I am very, very tired. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello there and welcome to Wednesday the 2nd of May. How are we doing today? I have got up, had a shower, had breakfast, started work. I've managed to do 3 blog posts today for Fridays. Wednesdays I'm not too sure about because I haven't done them yet, and I need to work on a few things with them. So tonight I'm doing lemon cookies and lime cookies, but they can't go up too close together because otherwise people will get bored. And the one for next week is going to be Nutella buttercream, but I need to make cupcakes to know that I'm making enough icing to cover 12 cupcakes, because 12 cupcakes is a standard amount you get from a cupcake recipe. So I need to work all that out, and that's what I'm doing this weekend. But today I've done those blog posts, took the dogs for WAOK, and then I'm just about to watch the film Thelma and Louise, so I'll let you know how that goes. And then I am making the cookie batches for tonight while I have my dinner and spend some time no, I don't need to edit. While I spend some time with my uncle and my mum, because my grandmother's got her show rehearsal thing that she does, and I will cook the cookies there and give them a try. So I will speak to you later. Right, the time is now 9:30, practically. I didn't manage to finish watching Thelma and Louise, but I'm actually really liking what I'm seeing so far. It's not what I thought was going to happen, so it's doing well for that. I made the cookies, the lemon went perfectly, the lime, you couldn't really taste it, so I'm going to have to add a whole another zest of 1 lime as well, so it's the zest of 2 limes in the recipe. So I'm gonna have to try that over the weekend or at some point. So then I just basically chilled for the rest of the afternoon and evening, so that's all I've done. I'm now gonna go and spend some time with my uncle as my grandmother's at her acting thing tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello there and welcome to Thursday the 3rd of May. How are we doing today? Today I got up, got dressed, had a shower, started work. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 cooking blog posts, I think, so they're good. They're waiting for mum to check over them and for me to actually do them. A lot of them I've actually done, but they need checking over, and I don't want to pre-schedule too much in one hit because mum's obviously working, so giving her stuff to read over while she's at work is a bit of a cheek. So I'm not going to send too much over or any until I absolutely need to. I did all that, took the dogs to WALK, came back, had lunch, and then I finished watching Thelma and Louise, but I want to watch it all the way through. Then I started watching Gypsy with Bette Midler. Started watching that all the way through, and then I'm just now waiting around for my mum so I can go and vote with her. And that's all I'm doing for the moment. I'll probably be doing some work in the evening, so I will speak to you after that. Right, the time is now 9:30. I just thought I'd let you know that I basically chilled all night. I watched the new Big Bang Theory and I watched the new Young Sheldon, and they were really good. I actually need to watch them in better detail because I was having conversations left, right and centre all the way through it, so I need to watch them in better detail, as I said. So I'm now just going to go and spend some more time with my uncle and my grandmother and then head off to bed. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello there and welcome to Friday the 4th of May. Happy May the 4th be with you that was completely wrong. May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. I hope you're having a good one. So today, all I've done today is go up to the house and have a chilled day with my uncle up at the house. Been watching a few films, been catching up on Supernatural and Gotham, and that's all I'm doing. The next thing I'm doing is grabbing dinner with my mum, coming back, bringing it home, taking the dogs for a walk, and then just staying with them until it cuts to a time where I'm too tired to stay awake, so I'm going to go to bed. So I'll end the vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed this week. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this content and want to see more. Also let me know in the comments of anything you'd like to see me do on this channel, and also check out all the links in the description. I hope you've had a great week. I hope that continues into next week, and also let me know how your week has been this week. So I will see you next week. That's a lot of weeks. Bye!